Hey, what's up? My name is Jonathan Fink. This is my audiobook series, free and live on YouTube. Up next, The Pokemon Gods Are Real, Chapter 48, The Next Generation. Every religion ultimately confronts the same question. What happens when the first believers grow older? Religion that cannot survive generational change is not religion at all. It is a fad, a moment, a cultural flicker destined to fade. Pokémon, however, has done something rare. It has renewed itself, not by abandoning the past, but by passing it on. The children of the late 1990s are now adults. They are parents, professionals, collectors, investors, and storytellers. Many of them once sat on cafeteria floors, binders spread open, arguing over trades, and marveling at holographic cards. They once felt the trembling anticipation of a freshly opened pack, the joy of a lucky pull, the sting of loss when a prize card went bent, traded away, or taken. Those memories did not vanish with childhood. And then, years later, the cycle began again. A parent buys a pack for their child and feels a forgotten spark. A dusty collection is rediscovered in a closet. A casual purchase becomes curiosity. Curiosity becomes nostalgia, and nostalgia becomes devotion. The same magic returns, but now it carries something deeper, perspective. What once felt like a simple game now feels like a bridge across time. The next generation does not inherit Pokemon as novelty. They inherit it as tradition. Children today encounter Pokemon in ways the original believers could never have imagined. They discover it through YouTube, mobile games, social media, and global events. They open packs with the same wide-eyed anticipation, yet they do so in a world where Pokemon is no longer a craze, but an institution. The religion has matured. The temples are larger. The scriptures are richer. The community is global. And still, the wonder remains unchanged. There is something profoundly moving about watching a child experience their first pull. The pause before the reveal, the widening eyes, the eruption of joy over a card that, to outsiders, may seem insignificant. In that moment, pure joy. The emotions are identical. The gods are present again, exactly as they were before. This is how faith proves its permanence. The next generation also reshapes the religion. They bring new values, new interpretations, new forms of devotion. They care about artwork, identity, creativity, competition, investment, and community in ways that differ from those who came before. Yet, this evolution is not dilution. It is survival. A living faith must grow or perish. Collectors who once guarded childhood binders now guide young newcomers. Veterans of the hobby become mentors, teachers, and stewards. Knowledge passes downward. Passion rises upward. The cycle sustains itself not through cardboard alone, but through shared experience. The gods remain because the believers remain. Perhaps this is the greatest miracle Pokemon has ever produced. Not a rare card, not a record sale, not a legendary tournament victory, but continuity. A mythology that survives decades, a language spoken across generations, a ritual repeated by children who were not yet born when the first Charizards appeared. The Pokemon gods are not fading relics of a bygone era. They are being discovered again, every day, by new believers opening their very first pack. End of Chapter 48. Up next, Chapter 49, The Pokemon Afterlife. Thank you guys so much. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and as always, God bless.